you. Excuse me, I should. Where I come from?
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. Thank you. Gita, where is your home country?
Angola.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm from Korea. We are all international students, having various nationalities, wearing clothes which are made in many different countries, communicating by laptops to achieve our common goal, to be a globally competent person. I believe that we are belonging to the globalized class and enjoying the benefit of globalization. In my perspective, human history is the pursuit of raising their standard of living and the quality of life. Based on the continuous development of technology, people have elevated and enjoyed those goals. Some people oppose globalization. To support their argument, they present lots of facts and data from all over the world. In addition, to prevent globalization process, sometimes they gather together to demonstrate against intergovernmental meetings. At this point, I want to ask them, where did you get those information? How can you communicate to one another and organize your demonstration? I'm sure that you did it through the globalized technology, information, communication, and transportation. Furthermore, you enjoy those benefits in everyday life. In my opinion, it is unreasonable to argue against globalization while enjoying the benefit of it. Globalization is a gigantic flow of human history, not to block. My teammates will present more detailed benefits of globalization. First, Michael will show the development of information and education. Carolee will talk about cross-cultural improvements. And HK will present worldwide initiative to confront global issues. Finally, Gichum will show the legal improvements of globalization. Thank you. Michael.
Thanks. Thanks, Moko. As we know, competition and cooperation between people, organizations, or countries stimulate different kinds of changes. And these changes lead to lots of improvements. Under this circumstance, competition and cooperation increase the speed for the spread of the knowledge and information around the world. Thanks to the globalization and innovative technology, knowledge sharing and information exchanging are processing more quickly and easily than ever. For example, globalization induced the interaction between education systems and standardization of higher education. That is, university or research institutes can learn and integrate each other's findings. They also can conduct the research together due to the elimination of any kinds of boundaries, making benefits concerning education happen under the globalization framework. Moreover, globalization makes higher education and more affordable. Take MIT OpenCourseware as an example. We all know Massachusetts Institution of Technology is one of the best schools in the world. It owns sufficient resources to conduct researches. Therefore, since 2001, it starts videotaping some of its courses and sharing via the internet for free. So far, it offers more than 1,800 courses online. And since then, many universities around the world follow its steps. They start offer courses for free online. This actually opens the door of knowledge and helps some universities in developing countries to take advantage of the open courses to keep up with one in developing country. So now I'm going to give you Kuala. She's going to talk about about the cultural aspect of globalization.
Thank you. I'm going to present the evidences how globalization contributes to cross-cultural improvements. First, freedom. The beauty of globalization that it can free people from the tyranny of geography. A Frenchman or an American can take holidays in Spain or California eat sushi or spaghetti for dinner, drink Coke or Chilean wine, listen to Bhangra Indian music or rap, and have friends from around the world. That we are increasingly free to choose our cultural experiences enriches our lives immeasurably. Second, mixture of cultures. Many of the best things come from cultures mixing. African rhymes in rock and roll, Paul Gauguin's painting in Polynesia. Third one, globalization stimulates development. People travel all around the world to see unique ethnic cultures, and it stimulates third world countries to develop. In the 1950s, Cuban music was produced largely for American tourists, and that is how Cuban reggae was born. Fourth, diversity. Cross-border cultural exchange increases diversity within the societies. Look at our dining options. They are richer than ever before. Nowadays, here in Monterey, we can enjoy Mexican enchiladas, Japanese sushi, Moroccan harira, Russian pirashki. And they are not being destroyed, they becoming even better. Many people associate globalization with Americanization of the world. However, it is a myth, and here are some evidences of that. American food. First that comes to your mind is McDonald's, fast food. But fast food isn't about the food. It's about fast, and fast is how we live. Worldwide, pizzas are more popular than hamburgers. Chinese restaurants seem to sprout up everywhere, and sushi is spreading fast. So fastness of food is not enemy of culture. Sport. Baseball and American football have not traveled well. Many of the world's most popular sports, notably soccer, came actually from Britain. Asian judo, karate, kickboxing, and Indian yoga have also swept the world. Fashion. American brand Levi's jeans. Actually, Levi Strauss was German immigrant. Gucci, Armani, Versace, Chanel, Italian and French brands. H&M, Sweden, Zara, Spain. Music. Along with Madonna, whose parents were actually Italians, we listen to Mexico's Carlos Santana and the British Beatles. We dance Latin American salsa, Brazilian lambada, and listen to African music. Literature. World-famous writers. Few names. Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Colombian. Paulo Coelho, Brazilian. Language. It's true that all of us speak English, but is it really bad? We learn English as well as not instead of our native languages, and often many more languages besides. Everything I mentioned in these 2 minutes is our common cultural wealth. Thanks to globalization, we can always enjoy the best the world has to offer. Thank you, and ACK is going to present worldwide initiatives.
Thank you, Caroline. I'd like to talk about worldwide initiative. Globalization improves cooperation and unification in politics and economy and so on. I'll give you 3 examples. The first is EU, one of global intergovernmental organization. Member states of EU transfer their sovereignty to issue their own currencies to EU and established euro. While the US dollar is depreciated against the other major currencies due to the financial crisis, the euro as alternative key currency contribute to stability in financial markets. And second is the cooperation and coordination against financial crisis. Not only EU, but also G8, G20, and IMF take important roles. Mid-October, these institutions called meeting and discussed about solutions against financial crisis and appeal their direction to the world. And then from then on, the price index in the New York Stock Exchange market stopped decreasing. And third, the cooperation by the United Nations, led by United Nations and the United States against Iraq at the Gulf War. In 1990, Iraq invaded Kuwait, and against Iraq, the UN issued resolutions 678 to allow multilateral forces to exercise their forces against Iraq. And following the resolution, the US established multilateral forces and defeated Iraq. And then Kuwait was released. Next, Kitchen is going to talk about